Alright guys, today I'm going to be reacting to Joe Biden being an idiot for 8 minutes straight. All of his gaffes, the memes, the great Joe Biden, the savior for the Democrats, and the annihilator of our entire economy. He's such an idiot. Let's get into it.
Young speeding 91, drunk driving, losing all intention, falling. Once I was living for the passion, now it's all missing.
Let's see what this dumbass has to say today.
We're the fastest growing. We, the United States, already the fastest growing.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Fastest growing at what? Inflation? Our national debt? What are you talking about, Joe? Definitely not our economy.
Our freedoms and who are overwhelmingly with us in our mission to defend them. What do Republicans have in store next? You can't travel to buy a book. You can't travel to see a concert or a play if they doesn't meet their, shall we say, I don't even use the word standards. They're what?
Do you remember, girl?
You're kidding, right?
Dude is always lost. It doesn't matter where he's at. He could be in a bathroom and get lost. Where do I go now? It seems as though I'm confused. I've lost my keys. Have any of you seen Jimi Hendrix? Is he around here somewhere?
No, the question was for the president. And
Mr. President, do you want to call on the next question?
sure. I was given a list here.
He was given a list, huh? He can't answer his own questions or ask his own questions. He has to have a list. Are you kidding me? This is our president. He's being literally told what to say. Who's running our country? Put down in the comments below who you think is actually behind the scenes pulling the strings.
I've had the honor, it's hard to say these words, for over 50 years. I can't.
Well, it's because you can't speak, Joe. You just can't. You have been in office for 40-some years, and you haven't done shit. Nothing. You voted in favor of segregation and are now saying that you always voted in favor of civil rights. You're a liar. You are 100% full of shit. Everything you say is bullshit.
Can't be that long, but for over 50 years, and the federal government.
תודה לנשיא המדינה ולנשיא ארצות הברית. Thank you, President Herzog. And
who are you shaking hands with there, Joe?
10 years old. And she was forced to have to travel out of the state to Indiana to seek to terminate the presidency and maybe save her life.
What did you...
What? I'm going to let this play because it's hilarious, but what?
To seek to terminate the presidency and maybe save her life.
What did you say?
To seek to terminate the presidency and maybe save her life.
Maybe you should terminate your presidency.
Terminate the presidency and maybe save her life.
Because when
yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
you look at inflation, when we look at where we are economically, and we are in a strong, we are stronger economically than we have been.
I'm sorry, what? What? All-time inflation highs. Gas at $5 a gallon, sometimes more in some states. We're stronger as in the economy. Stock markets are crashing. And this chick has the balls to try and spin it so that they look like they did some shit in the last 2 years. Bullshit. Bullshit. Dumbass Green New Deal ain't doing shit for the people except raising prices on everything.
In history.
Excuse me, the f*** did you just say?
We are stronger economically than we have been in history.
When you look at the jobs numbers, more than 8.7.
Jobs numbers. She's saying jobs numbers. Nobody was working because of the pandemic, sister. We're not stupid. We're not dumb. Everybody's getting back to work now. That doesn't mean you did a goddamn thing. Just saying.
Million of new jobs created. That is important.
Millions of new jobs given back. People were let to go back to work. Do you understand that? They were allowed to go back to their jobs. We are in a dictatorship. This dude is signing emergency orders like autographs. Jimi Hendrix autographs.
Sure, Jan.
They want me to run.
2/3 say they
Read
don't.
the polls. Read the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same. That poll showed that 92% of Democrats, if I ran, would vote for me.
A majority of Democrats say they don't want you to run again in 2024.
92% said if I did, they'd vote for me.
Every time I see this clip, I always think of that line from Anchorman where he says, 70% of the time works every time. What? Joe, nobody wants you to run in 24. Nobody. Everybody thinks you're a joke. You're a puppet to the extremist left. You're a puppet. They're hoping you die so that they can put somebody else in there that will meet their standards, shall we say, of re-elections. It would not surprise me at all if in some weird way you got long COVID and had to give up the presidency to whomever. It's not going to be Harris. Harris can't tie her shoes without a YouTube tutorial. All right? Just saying. You're a joke.
In Massachusetts right now, those crisis pregnancy centers that are there to fool people who are looking for pregnancy termination help outnumber true abortion clinics by 3 to 1. We need to shut them down here in Massachusetts, and we need to shut them down all around the country. You should not be able to torture a pregnant person like that.
Stop it. Get some help.
Is a Taliban takeover of Afghanistan now inevitable?
No, but the likelihood there's going to be the Taliban overrunning everything and owning the whole country is highly unlikely.
Once again, Joe, you lied. You lied to the American people.
Our intelligence community has assessed that the Afghan government will likely collapse.
That is not true. They clearly have the capacity to sustain the government.
Another lie, another lie, another lie, another lie, another lie, another lie. This dude, good God. Just stay quiet. You'd do better if you just stood there stoic and quiet and not saying a word. Let him ask questions. Just don't say anything. Marshawn Lynch that shit. Just be like, I'm only here so I won't get fined. I'm just here so I won't get fined. I'm just here so I won't get fined. To every question. That's it. You can't lie then. You look like an idiot, but nothing's changed there. You're still an idiot.
See any parallels between this withdrawal and what happened in Vietnam with some people feeling?
None whatsoever. There's going to be no circumstance where you see people being lifted off the roof of a embassy of the United States from Afghanistan.
I remember seeing that and reading about that. Yeah. You're a piece of work, Joe. Piece of work.
The likelihood there's going to be
Don't do this, please. No, please.
Nobody likes you either, Elon. Nobody likes you either.
Boo! Boo!
Person in the White House who, even after years of political experience, has absolutely no clue how to be the President of the United States. And I hope he has recovered because, as you know, he fell off his bicycle today.
That video. Oh, here we go.
No, I'm serious. I hope he's okay. Fell off a bicycle. I make this pledge to you today. I will never, ever ride a bicycle.
Bruh, you don't human well. Joe, you just don't human well. It's okay. Just take a knee and run out the clock. That's all you gotta do.
I was president, I cut the federal deficit by $350 billion. And you know how
What? You increased the national deficit by trillions of dollars.
much I cut it this year? Cut this year. By the end of September, I will have cut the federal budget by $1,400 billion. Cut the deficit.
One billion trillion gigajillion mammillion capillion dollars.
Like, why is it that the women with the least likelihood of getting pregnant are the ones most worried about having abortions?
Fact.
Nobody wants to impregnate you if you look like a thumb.
Okay, that was funny. We all know that girl that looks like a thumb.
Is it safe to say that based off of your comments, you're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
Balls. Bro has balls. I salute you, bro. Yes, tell it like it is.
But if I say what I mean what the hell I say.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
Be offended.
Mm-hmm.
Be offended. Be offended.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we remember.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. This last Memorial Day when he spoke, I have never been more angry in my life. This man should never, ever open his mouth about veterans, about patriots, about anything that has anything to do with the military at all. He's supposedly the commander-in-chief. He is a waste of space, and he needs to just sit down, shut up, and let the people handle it.
And we reaffirm freedom is worth the sacrifice. Democracy is not perfect. It's never been good, perfect. Democracy is not perfect. It's never been good.
Alright guys, well that was Joe Biden being an idiot for 8 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that my heart is racing now because my brain is trying to process all of the stupid that I just saw. If you guys enjoyed that, go down there, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon at the top, let you know when I drop new videos. And you guys have a great day. Oh, and let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm speeding 91, drunk driving, losing all intention, falling. Once I was living for the passion, now it's all missing without you. Yeah, I'm speeding 91, drunk driving, losing all intention, falling. Once I was living for the